Healing has been a longer process than many hoped, but it began before the dust had settled downtown.
Neighbor reached out to neighbor, strangers became friends, and from calamity grew common ground.
We discovered that unity felt good and worked well. A tough lesson learned and one too easily forgotten. We close tonight with a reminder.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
It was about 9 days after the bombing. Everyone was totally worn out. And some members from the Christian Life Missionary Baptist Church came to sing to the rescue workers. And the music was just so powerful. And we had seen acts of kindness before a lot, but for me, this was special. For the first time, for me personally, I felt a sense of hope. It was just singing. It was a simple song, but through the song, we got a sense of joy, a sense of love, and a sense of God. And after it was over, there was so much love spread around. There was hugging and crying and the shaking of hands. It was just something so overwhelming. And for me, that's one moment that I'll just never forget.
It seemed like they had just brought a child in, just an hour or so before my shift change ended, and that was, those were always hard.
Hard for searchers who turned up the tiny bodies, and for the chaplains like Bobby Allstat trying to lend comfort.
One of the chaplains came down and said, Reverend, we need you. They're very low today.
For 9 days, Reverend J.L. Jacobs led a group from his Christian Life Missionary Baptist Church to the bomb site where they sang and offered solace from outside the perimeter fence. On this day, they were finally called inside.
Just and as I began to walk up, I can remember shedding some tears because God had given his endorsement. And we became God's expression of love. He just moved and worked it that way.
When they got through, they just started hugging everybody, and this little girl came up and was hugging on my leg, and I just bent down, picked her up, and just, I don't know, just about lost it. Just holding that precious little child, just a beautiful, you know, little thing. Bless her heart. She doesn't know how much she affected me, just holding her.
Weary from a week of holding up faith against the weight of monumental human suffering, Police Chaplain Jack Post says this simple gesture of song and support was almost too much to bear.
It's really hard for caregivers to receive care, and yet I think sometimes it's really the point of exhaustion. We let those defenses down, and here came somebody to care for us, and we let it happen, and it became natural, and then it was okay to be cared for. 3 men of God and the community they serve, united by despair, lifted up by faith and hope. And with the message that with God's love hand in hand, black and white, old, young, we're going to beat this. We can overcome.
And those are the kind of walls that the Lord broke down. I can't help but believe that something happened in a permanent way. God, some kind of way, is going to, he has, and he will bring the good. And we'll understand better by and by.
Understand, while we pull away from each other but I don't care what label you may wear. If you believe in Jesus, you belong with me. The bond we share is all I care to see. We will change this world forever. You can join with me. Join and sing. You're my brother, you're my sister. Take me by the hand. Together we will work until He comes. There's no foe that can defeat us when we're walking side by side. Oh, if there is love, we will stand. You see, the day will come when we will be as one with the mighty boys together.